Hey everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be heading south down towards St. George. We're going to be staying in Hurricane, Utah.
We are going to stay down to the Jellystone RV Park. We're meeting my brother Terry and his wife Natalie. We're going to be down there for the Grand Design Rally.
Yeah, we're going to be driving down I-15. It's supposed to be kind of windy today, so, pray for us so we can get there safely. I hope that I cannot do something stupid.
I hope so too.
Yeah, that would be good. Okay, why don't we hit the road?
Sounds good. Let's go.
So we made it here to Hurricane, and we are at the Jellystone Zion Park. And we're here on, this is actually day 3.
It is. We've been here for a couple of days, and it was windy, way windy all the way down. It took us a lot longer to get here, and it was windy here.
Yeah, so we didn't really want to try and record any video with all the wind blowing, and it's been kind of a little bit blustery.
But today's good. It started tapering off yesterday, and we got rain last night.
Yeah, the first day we got here, the temperature's up in the the 80s, and since then it's cooled down into the 70s, and so that's pretty nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
But this is a nice park. It's just brand new. There's over 200 RV sites, both back in and pull through. There's some tent sites, and there's about 40 cabins. And these cabins, they have 3 different types. They call them, what do they call them?
A yogi cabin, a Cindy Bear cabin, and a boo-boo daycare pod or something like that.
And on the daycare pod, or the day pods, you get 3 water park passes with it, and it's
it's just a place to hang out.
Yeah, it's air conditioned. You've got a TV. It's like a big living room or something.
Yeah.
So when you're going around doing all this stuff, you have somewhere air conditioned and nice to sit around and relax if you're going to be here all day.
Yeah,
I think that's a great idea.
No bed. We haven't been in any of them, but I'm assuming there's no bathroom.
Because there are bathhouses close.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
like Sherry said, this is a pretty new park, and you can tell there still needs a little bit more time to get looking better, but it's not bad.
No, it's good. And there is numerous dog runs. There's garbage receptacles, and they're covered in, so they're not obtrusive all over the park.
Yeah, one of the big things here at this park is the water features, and there is basically a water park. There are a couple of different swimming pools, a couple of different hot tubs.
A lazy river.
Yep, and slides.
And they are getting together. It's not open yet. What do you call that thing? And with ropes, a rope course, a swing course, yeah.
Like an obstacle course,
yeah.
above ground, but that's still in works. There is also like a man-made lake, and they've got some like an obstacle course out there. I don't know if they're trying to be like what's the show where they knock people off? Anyway, there's
of course pickleball courts and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on, but I don't know. Why don't we just walk around and we'll take a little closer look at the stuff. There are, I think, 3 or 4 what they call comfort stations where they've got bathrooms and showers and things like that.
And a nice camp store.
Yep.
So we'll take you in.
Yeah. Yeah. So why don't we go check it out?
Okay.
This is the view of the RV park from our site, and as you can see, there are a lot of open spaces because we recorded this on a Tuesday. This is one of the yogi cabins, and they're pretty good size. They've got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a loft upstairs for the kids, and there's some kind of an observation deck up on top. So this would be a great option if you had a bunch of people to have overnight. So there's a nice sports court if you want to come over here and play basketball. They got it all marked out. A lot of different options for half court or full court playing.
Here we are at the jumping pillow, and Lane is going to show us how it's done.
Not really.
And here you thought this was for kids.
That's it. That is my limit.
This is the camp store. Lots of drinks, even a little soda fountain, Frazzles. Then of course, you can check in here if there's nobody at the gate. And just all the fun stuff that we have that we can purchase. Just don't let the grandkids come in here, they'll want everything. This is the kids' splash pad here. Of course, it's not going yet. It's early in the day, but mostly it's because the main part of the park doesn't open till a little closer to Memorial Day. But it looks really, really nice. In this area, you have more food trucks, and you've got a seating area. In the back, you have cabanas and little seating areas throughout over by the lazy river. And then this is the hot tub here, and the hot tub is open. Nobody's in it, of course, right now, but it was good last night.
We found a couple of videos on the company website that show some things that we could not. So we are here just outside Sand Hollow State Park, and I'm with Sherry's brother Terry in his Razor, and we are gonna go for a ride out in the sand and the rocks, and this should be a lot of fun. You know, we don't have a side-by-side, but I certainly do appreciate the people that do. And right now, Terry is adjusting the shocks and the tire pressure on the Razor, and so let's go see if we can find some good places to go ride, and hopefully he doesn't scare me too much. So we're just finishing up our time here in Jellystone Park Zion.
It's time to go on.
It is. But before we head out, why don't we talk a little bit about our impressions of this park?
Okay. It's nice. It's new, and so they're still working on stuff, but it's good. The water park is great. The facilities are good.
Yeah, the water park, I think we mentioned, you know, we showed that in the video, so we know there's a lot of stuff here, and it's brand new, so everything is really good.
Mm-hmm. It's dog friendly. A lot of different places to take your dog.
Yeah. At our rally, there were quite a few dogs
Oh,
around.
a lot of
running around.
dogs.
And I noticed that there were stations that had doggy bags, so if your dog, you know,
If you don't have your own, it's relatively easy to get to.
yeah, it's not far off any main roads. You're only about 10 or 15 minutes off of Interstate 15, so that was good.
As far as the sites, I mean, the sites all have picnic tables and fire pits. Some are more spacious than others. Ours isn't that spacious right now, but a lot of them are very spacious.
Yeah, I think that in general, I think the sizes are good. We were on a corner lot, and there's a garbage dump station right next to us.
I mean, it's covered so you can't see it,
Right.
but it's there.
Yeah, and it cuts in on our space, and there's a lot of rocks. You know, it's a desert landscape, so that's okay.
Yeah, the landscaping is good.
Wi-Fi. So we did run off the Wi-Fi for streaming movies. Now, in the evenings, it seems like when people are sitting around doing that, the signal was not that great.
Yeah, but other than that, it's been good. The cell service has been good.
Yep.
So
Yeah. You know, Sherry mentioned this is a new park, so all the maintenance, you really didn't see any problems anywhere.
No.
Of course, being new, you would expect that. They did have a pretty decent camp store.
Yeah. If you forgot stuff, they had a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, plenty of drinks, and you know, if you wanted, it seems like all these places have like a ton of different drinks, energy drinks, and soda and stuff like that.
T-shirts, sweatshirts.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, it is Jellystone, so you have a lot of stuff for the kids.
Right.
Yeah, very nice.
A lot of Yogi Bear theme type stuff.
I like the fact that they had, even though they're not going right now because it's not the main season, they had the 3 food trucks when you're out at the water zone. That's great.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they'll have the obstacle courses and stuff done. I think that'll be good. So
Yeah, I think this is a destination. This would be a great place to come.
I would love to come back and bring the grandkids.
Bring the grandkids. Yeah. For us, the water park is kind of wasted. But that's okay.
So what gets down to, would we come again? Yes, we would.
We would.
We would. It's a nice
would.
place.
Yeah. Yeah, I think overall it's really good. In the area around it, there's a lot of construction going on. It didn't bother us at all.
No, the only thing we had was the wind, which we talked about. It was pretty windy.
Yeah, we were hoping to do this kind of ending video outside, but just that wind just is kind of relentless.
So, here we go.
Okay, well,
But yes, come down and enjoy. And yeah, go online, check out their website. They have a lot of good videos and stuff.
yeah. If we can find that, I will leave the link down below. So even though the gal at the office showed me where it was, I looked on my phone and I couldn't find it. So maybe when we get home, we'll be able to find that.
Well,
so
on the computer. Okay.
we'll see. Okay, anything else you wanted to say?
No. Great place. It's been fun being here with my brother and sister-in-law, and with you know, her sister and brother-in-law. So it's been a lot of fun. We've had friends here. They've had a lot of interesting things to do. Would we go to another Grand Design Rally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Of course I would. It was fun.
Yeah,
Very well run.
And part of it is, I think, because we're having to leave early, I think we're missing out on some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So,
It'll be great.
yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we will see you on the road.